This is T-ENT Sports Podcast. QT Ski, LK. Let's go.
T-ENT, we back. Logging in and see that. Wins and losses, crazy crosses, holding one. Talking golf and rolling one. Got me coughing every weekend, so it's often. And I'm dropping every week. Name the topic we can speak. From the Rockets to the Heat. Well, the Rockets to the net. Slick, weird, big beard. On my James Harden flex. No one came as hard as this. Watch me Shannon sharpen it. I depart like marking this. T-ENT, that's a T with a hyphen. ENT, if you're typing seeing me, that's unlikely. COT, shout my Vikings, and we do it just like
Next
Nike.
to the max is like I'm Stephen A.
Right
Tag me in your subject. TikTok, Facebook, Gram, or Twitter page. Tell me who you loving. Big discussions for you sport or houses. Jackie Moon Tropics, Wardell in Oakland, straight 30 bopping. Tommy Brady pockets, who had drunk up in the party. Toss Lombardi, get it started. Mardi Gras Mike can't be guarded. My new spicy like New Orleans weather. Local, national, foreign, we get it. Working overtime, Cafe do mine with the coverage. I'm on you at
No
the
one
line.
came as hard as this. Watch me Shannon sharpen it. I depart like marking this. T-ENT, we back. Logging in and see that. Wins and losses, crazy crosses, holding one. Talking golf and rolling one. Got me coughing every weekend, so it's often. And I'm dropping every week. Name the topic we can speak.
Good morning. This T-ENT Sports Podcast, episode number 92. And this morning I got one of my guys, Nat from NXT Training. This part 3. We done did this 2 other times, so we back at it again with part 3, man. Nat, what's going on, man?
I'm cooling, man. How about you, man?
I'm cooling, man. You know, like I said, it's part 3, man. This ain't the first time you've been on the podcast, man. So what's been going on in between that time frame?
Well, man, just grinding, man. The guys doing their thing, you know, and getting ready for this upcoming class, this combine and stuff like that.
Cool. Definitely, man. So, Nat, if anybody don't know, man, can you explain, let everybody know who you are? Can you explain a little bit about yourself? Tell them a little bit about yourself.
Oh, yeah, man. I'm Coach Nat with NXT Training. Collegiate for work with athletes from football to the pros, man. Looking back, you know, got a movement going on called We the Change, you know, work, like I said, we're going to
Okay.
help us get to that level, man, and increase new levels, you know. Yeah.
Gotcha. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, Nat, man. I'm gonna start off, man. What's some guys you work with? Who are some guys you already work with, man? I know you work with some big names, man, but let them know who you worked with before.
Guys like well, in the league right now, you tight end of the Minnesota Vikings, Christian Fulton, cornerback of the Tennessee Titans, Josh Jacobs, Oakland Raiders running back, Jamar Chase, Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver, you know, college guys, that's just thick, you know, it's a lot of top end you see amongst the college round, you know, yeah, man, we just getting it and building it, man. They can get better and performing on that high stage.
Gotcha, man. And your boy Jamal Chase doing the thing, bro. Like, he up for the offensive rookie of the year, probably, right?
Oh yeah. They was talking about Mac Jones and saying that you know it's a race, you know, it's a quarterback-driven award, but
Yeah.
the stuff that Jamar is doing, man, like, you can't deny that, man.
Gotcha.
Right now.
Yeah, they showed his highlights the other day, man. He definitely killing it in Cincinnati. Just a little bit about Nat, man, the NXT Training, man. You know, he does the NFL combine prep with the guys, off season and in season workouts, and performance specialist, which focuses on getting the players faster, stronger, and better. So, like, I got a question. So, how are you seeing the training you give to the players translate to the games?
Oh man, I see it translating tremendously, man. I listened to Devontae Adams. He made a post about, you know, the off season stuff that the guys do. full speed routes and stuff like that. I got videos that I post that you can see the guys, they make plays on Sunday where we did it all summer, you know what I mean? In 30-degree weather, 100-degree weather, in 30-degree weather in the winter, 100-degree weather in the summer, you know, and you see it translating to the field, you know what I mean? It's a real blessing.
Yeah. And you do some work, man. I see y'all pushing cars up hills and stuff, man.
Well, not up. You don't push the car.
Not up. Yeah.
We run up the hill, but we push the car. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Just different ways of activating those different muscles, man. You know what I mean? Because your body get used to whatever.
Yeah, man. Y'all be getting it.
Continue to trick. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I still do the sand drills and stuff too.
Yeah, man. All that's part of the process, man. Being able to, like I said, continue to trick those muscles, man. Activate new fibers. You know, the more fibers we activate, the more explosive we are, and we will continue to reach maximum levels, man. That's it. Yeah.
Gotcha, man. And just for people that don't know, cause I ask you this all the time, man. Can you explain what NXT stand for?
NXT stands for New Extraordinary Things and Training. It's not just about sports. It's the sports is just a gateway. It's just a platform. It's just a tool that we use to get to where we're going. You know what I mean? It's about everything. Being able to connect the older generations to the younger generations, showing them how to do it. Just like we have the Jamar Chases next to the younger kids, the Irv Smith Jr.'s next to the younger kids, Christopher Fulton next to the younger kids, Josh Jacobs, those guys. We want to do the same thing with engineers, with IT guys, with people like of that nature. You know what I mean? Like putting them in position to show them how they could not have to skip, so they could bypass the hard shifts. Skip the bad steps, you know, and just get straight to it, you know, be efficient.
Cool, man. And I know one of these questions, ask you this question right here. How many hours does it take to be ready?
Man, I have a 6-week program. It takes 4 hours a day for those 6 weeks, 4 days a week. That leads up to 96 hours. You know, 48 hours speed, agility, and position specific. 48 hours weightlifting, you know, strength and core. You know what I mean? And that'll have your season ready. You do that, you take a week off and come back. That's gonna have you the best of you. You keep doing it, it ain't gonna stop. It's gonna stop unless you stop. You know?
That's dope, man. That's dope. Now, being able to train in multiple positions for different things, speed, weights, and respect the positions, which is rare, man. How you do that? Like, because normally it take like 1 to 3 different people that they have to go to, like different specialists and stuff. How do you make that all come together and work with just yourself?
Well, the background I have, man, I ran track coming up. Playing, as I was playing, I played so many different positions, man, and I always wondered that myself when I was coming up, like, why didn't I just have one position to focus on? But it made me versatile, man. I was never a person that was just gonna sit back and just not know something, so I always took it upon myself to learn it. And so to some people I may be the best running back. Some people I may be the best receiver, stuff like that. So just taking all those things and learning, always been a student of the game, and I always watched the greats. And if I was playing running back, I'm watching Bo Jackson, Marshall Faulk, Ezra James, those type of guys. If I'm playing receiver, I'm watching Santana Moss, Reggie Wayne, Peter Ward, those type of guys, you know what I mean? So I'm always mimicking the greats. So that was what I was doing. So now, gaining all that knowledge and doing it over and over and over, I'm able to show the young people and teach them how not to waste no motion, man. You know what I'm saying? I know, and by me I went to school for nursing, so now I know I'm in a body. So being able to apply all that, seeing where you are, knowing where you need to get, and putting the middle together. You know what I mean? So it's just we got the gumbo. You know?
Yeah, you made a big pot of gumbo, man. Definitely makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, with all the success you got, man, like I said, I've seen what you done, man, and all the guys you work with, man. What do you tell your young players, like the young people you coach, man, like to motivate them to not give up? And I know sometimes it get hard, like you just be like, dang, man, it's not working out. Like, what's your advice to them?
Man, just keep working, man. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a constant grind, man. It's a constant grind, man. If you can't get strong without lifting no weight, you know what I mean. So and if it was easy, everybody would do it. So it's about who can stay focused the longest, man. Life is gonna present them distractions and those ways of thinking of that you can't, you know what I mean? So you just gotta take it upon yourself and get you a good stronghold of faith and know that it's not you. Know that your main purpose is God. He's the source of everything, you know what I mean? So if he's able to, if you lean on him, you know he has no, and he bless you with the stand on the day, then you got magic, you know what I mean?
That's dope, man. I saw one time, man, you went to Minnesota, man. You was with Irv, man, doing your thing out there, helping them out or whatever, man. What was that experience like to be at the Vikings practice facility and to be around that environment? And, you know, because he seemed like he humble, man. Like he just, like, remember everything, like, cool with y'all work together, everything. So what was that experience like to be in Minnesota, kicking at the practice field and working and stuff? All right, my bad, y'all. We got disconnected. So back to my question. You know, what was the experience like in Minnesota, man? Like you went out there with Irv. What was the experience like to be out there with him and, you know, doing your thing out there in Minnesota?
Man, that was a blessing, bro. Like you say, Irv seems like a down to earth type of guy, man, and he is, man. You know, we've been doing it. We've been doing this, man, since he was 16. You know what I mean? So it's family. We just happen to be the best at what we do. You know what I mean? So a lot of this stuff, man, is we're grateful but not surprised, and so it's just about maximizing them opportunities, the moments, man. Like not get caught up in the hype and just continue to stay focused and grinding. Like the goals we have, man, is the world gonna see. The world gonna see. You know what I mean? We steady climbing, man. Year in, year out. You know, getting better and better. Everyone. You know what I mean? So it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's doing what we said we were gonna do. You know?
Right. And about Jamar Chase, man. He back playing with Joe Burrow. He played with LSU. What was his? I guess how did he feel when he know he got the call to play with Cincinnati? Knowing he gonna play with Burrow.
The chemistry they got, man, is that's something you can't teach. You know what I mean? That's something special, man. And to be able to go into the league with someone that you played in college with, you know what I mean? For 2 seasons, y'all went through the grind in the SEC, you know what I mean? And playing in the national championship, so y'all played at the highest level, in the highest games and things like that. You know what I mean? Like that's awesome. You know, you can't make that up. You can't draw that in a movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
For that to happen, that's a blessing, man. And for him to, you know, he opted out during the COVID year, you know, and he came in and grinded. You know what I mean? He came in and grinded that month before he went out to Exo to get ready for, you know, the combine or whatever. But he came in and he got right, man. We made some real progress, bro. He went to hitting the weights, hit 225, 20-something times. You know, he running 4.3, you know what I mean? So his mind, bro, he's a worker, bro.
Yeah, I saw his highlights the other day, man. And the boy fast, man. He fast, strong, smart. You know, you don't hear nothing about him like bad, man. He's just like he focused, like in all type of ways of the game, man. So he's like a smart player for sure.
That's a big salute to his parents, man. They keep him, you know, great parents, great upbringing, man. So, you know, they keep him in positions to be successful since young. You know, put him in position to be successful, and he just stand on that track. You know what I mean? Not allowing the outside noise to be a distraction.
Yeah, and that's important, man. You know, having parents that support you and upbringing is a big thing, man, and anything, whether it's sports or just anything to make you successful, man. Just having successful parents and parenting or whatever like that. So, big shout out to him, man. He's doing his thing out in Cincinnati, man. So, what's next for you, bro? What you got up next?
Well, man, right now I'm working on the guys. We got a couple guys in the regular combine. Two-lane linebacker, Marvin Moody, getting them right. Some other guys that's coming. The college guys there, they came. Aaron Boulay, Lamar Kendrick, they came through. Get preparation before they go back after the Christmas break. Just trying to win these awards with these college guys. Let them be. You seen Jamal go top 5, trying to have some more top 5. We're trying to see who's going to win high. Who's going to be number 1. You know what I mean? So just constantly grinding, man. Working to get better and better and better, man. Just looking to see who's going to dominate. You know what I mean? Anybody can do it one time. I'm trying to see who's going to have success and continue to come back and continue to have success. You know what I mean? Do it over and over. Do LeBron, Kobe type stuff. That's what I'm trying to see.
I got you. So what's the ultimate goal for you in NXT training? What's the whole ultimate goal? Like, what's the highest peak you want to get at?
Well, as far as training wise, you won't be recognized and known as the best training company in the world.
Yeah, I mean, you doing you on your way. You doing your thing now, so you ain't that far from it for sure.
So just being consistent, man, and glorifying God, man, and showing people the right way. You know what I mean? And because there's a lot of stuff out here, man, that try to trick you, that try to distract you, that try to throw you off, man. And if you don't have the proper guidance, the proper team, the proper environment that's conducive to that success, it's very challenging, man. It's more that don't make it than do make it. This is not guaranteed. And so to see these guys make it, man, like I told you from the first video in 2019, man, that it's a blessing to see these guys making it, man. And man, you've been in New Orleans, man. You see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And these kids, some of them not making it out. And so for these guys to make it out and be influential to the young generation, it's a huge blessing. And we ain't stopping. You're not stopping, man. For real.
Gotcha. That's dope, man. Like, it is a lot going on in New Orleans, man. So you definitely gotta keep your mind in the right narrow, straight path, man. For real. Let me ask you this, man. I ask everybody this, man. What's your thoughts on Deion Sanders and what he's doing at Jackson State, man?
Oh, man, that's huge, man. That's huge. It's needed, man, because our people, it's like we get used, for real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It takes us to really make us, for real. Like, I want to say that others have our best interests involved, but sometimes, a lot of times, it don't come out like that. You know what I mean? And so Deion being a person Coach Prime being a person who really cares. You know what I mean? You're not doing it for the money. You got money.
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? And so for him to be in that position and like he's getting name, image, and likeness deals for the kids, for the young athletes, man, that's huge. That was nobody wasn't advocating for those young men like that before. You know what I mean? And just to show, as a people, we have the power for real. You know what I mean? But the other institutes, they have the finances.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they tell you we'll give you the best facilities, we'll give you the best uniforms and things like that. But if we take our resources and put back into us, we
monsters, man. Black people are monsters, dog. We gotta come together, man. Stop hating on each other. We can be dominant. Honestly. Yeah, man. What you think about the players getting paid now, man? To get deals and stuff like that, man. Sponsorships and stuff.
Man, it's a huge blessing as well, man. Because those guys
deserve it.
Now that they cut the rookie pay down to a it's a regular scale to where you're gonna get what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get. As opposed to back in the day when they let the rookies come in and get that bag, you know. And I feel, it's just my personal opinion, they say that you're too young to have all those $30 million, $70 million and stuff like that. But I'm like, but you can buy with $30 million. You can buy a lot of things with $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's 1 or 10, you know what I mean? But all the work that the athletes put in up until that point, that's what that first check is about. You know what I'm saying? And some guys don't even get past that first check.
Right.
So, well, the college guys will be able to get paid, the high school guys will be able to get paid because these organizations are making millions of dollars off their name. So
True.
It's only right that they have the ability to be able to support themselves and their families properly. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm with it.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, they risk their bodies and stuff like that. And some of them don't even make the NFL. You know, they beat their body up and everything, so they travel along with them throughout life as well. So why not get paid for it?
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
And back to Deion and Jackson State, man. What you think about them getting Travis Hunter, man, the high school recruit, the Big Ten high school recruit? Because people like hating on Deion about that, man.
I mean, that's just going to show you the way of the world, man. The only reason why they hate him is because he's not following their suit.
Yeah.
He's not doing what they want him to do. You know what I mean? Like, it's a free country, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, why not set the trend? You see what I'm saying? But that's the thing about it. It brings fear to a certain group of people because they know if you really stick together like you're supposed to, you feel like we're gonna dominate them. But that's not what we're doing. As you can see, we've been freaking deprived for so long as far as the people with slavery and all that other stuff back in those days, man, and we still have forgiven spirits, forgiven hearts.
Right.
You know what I mean? We ain't doing no barbaric stuff. We ain't shutting nobody out and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I just wish people get past that fear, man, and get past that hater mindset, man, and know that we're stronger together and we can feel more together, man. Sure.
Yeah, because I mean, when they got to the point where his own alma mater, somebody burnt Deion Chandler's jersey from Florida State. I'm just like, dang, man, like, I don't know. They burned his under the frame, and like I tell everybody, they could have gave me that. Like I would put it in my man cave or something. Honestly, because I'm a primetime fan, man, for real. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, but that's just the. I ain't gonna say. Well, it could be hatred, but it's just the ignorance. You can say ignorance mean not knowing. It's just the. Man, you can't let the evil spirits take over, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. Just like you got good spirits, you got the bad ones. Don't let the bad ones take over. For real.
Yeah, definitely, man. And let me ask you this last question, man. What's going on? What you think about AB, man? Antonio Brown. What you think was going on with that situation, man? Because he's crazy right now.
Yeah, man. I just posted something on that, man, and gave a few excerpts on it. You know, the media they're gonna
twist it
how they want.
Right.
Yeah. So I watched the whole interview, man, and what AB said, you know, people saying that how he threw Tom Brady under the bus and stuff like that. I'm like, well, he actually didn't throw Tom Brady under the bus. He just said that Tom Brady rocked with him because he's a good football player.
Yeah.
He said, if he wasn't a good football player, I don't think Tom Brady had me in his house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see too many other people in his house. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, AB was just mentioning and stating the fact that if I'm so much of his partner, why am I playing for a prove-it deal? You know what I'm saying? And you know, AB he did have some situations where it's hard to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
But in all those past situations, from the Gruden to the Big Ben to the Arian, you've seen what happened to John Gruden.
Yeah.
Big Ben, some stuff happened with Big Ben. Freaking Arian, he has a history of playing players when they hurt first and injured them. You know what I'm saying? You know you want to get the win, but the health of the individual is important. You know what I'm saying? And so how they did what Antonio Brown was talking about was saying that I told him earlier that I couldn't play, but I'm going to give it everything I got. The coach told me that we're not sitting out, we're not resting for the playoffs. So I get out there, I can't go full speed, I can't perform correctly. So he tell me get out, get the hell out of here, I'm done.
All right.
And I mean, so as a person, as a human being, you know, you thinking like, come on, man, you're like, where I'm gonna go? You telling me to get out of here, where I'm gonna go? I can't even shoot.
Right.
Where I'm gonna go? You know what I'm saying? So, and yeah, he got caught up in the moment, you know, because, you know, taking his shirt off and stuff like that, you know, like you see, he got into the crowd. You know, the crowd was cheering him on and, you know, called his name and stuff like that. And is no different than players coming on the field with their shirt off, the warm-ups and things like that. Only difference is he left before the game was going on.
Right.
It looked bad and things like that.
And what did jumping jacks?
You see what I'm saying? Well, he was amping the crowd up.
Yeah.
Get the crowd into it. Because the crowd had him into it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it was a little, it was different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, a lot of stuff you can look back hindsight 2020 and see you wouldn't have did it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so just to hear, I mean, if he was due to make a couple $100,000 if he continued to play. So you don't think a person would want to continue to play if they could?
Right.
There's something wrong with it. You know what I mean? So before we get so quick to jump to conclusions, but at the same time, and like that's what I tell my guys as well, you have to present yourself in that best light, because people are always watching. They always gonna have something to say.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you in the media, and one thing I ain't like about the people who did the interview, they knew that the media can take a few clips and make it seem like something is not. But instead of them clarifying it, they put it on like he said it for real. So it just goes to show you that drama sells, and people will do anything to get those headlines. You know what I mean? So, man,
yeah, and people quick to judge too.
He'll get another shot. What you about to say? Go ahead.
Nah, people. Yeah, I think you get another shot too. But I think people quick to judge too. Like I said, we not on the field. We don't know what's going on. So how can I say what he did or what's going on? So I just be like, man, I don't know what's going on, man. That's between him and his coach and his team. I ain't finna be putting all the emphasis on it like that. So I don't know. But people are quick to judge about stuff that they just looking at and they don't know what's going on for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I look at it.
They get so like, and I mean, but that's how it is. You know, we're charged now and point the finger now and prosecute now and think about it later. You know what I mean? So it's just you got to be careful, man, for real.
Yes, sir. Man, but that Coach Nat, that's all I got, man. Is there any shout outs you got? You want to get your social media information out in case anybody want to train with you or get with you to get to that next level?
Yeah, man. NXT Training, man. On Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram, NXT Training. See a lot of the workouts that we do. Twitter, NXT Training 7. Gmail, you can email me at nxttraining7@gmail.com. You know what I mean? Things like that. Shout out to the whole NXT family, man. We ain't missing my dog Christian Fulton, cornerback for the Tennessee Titans, man. Shout out to Holman, man. Dog, Brody getting it in. You know what I mean? Brody putting in that work, and he's top 3 in that league right now as far as defensive backs, man. And he ain't getting that credit like he ain't getting that credit like these other guys, you know. But he gotta get those picks. But if you check him out, man to man and zone coverage and stuff like that, he top 5 for real. So we just gonna continue that consistency. I just wanted to put that out there for the world. Keep your eyes out for the lockdown. He up there. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, if you're in the New Orleans area or at Baton Rouge area, anywhere close, man, definitely reach out to him, man. Coach Nat and NXT Training, man. I'm proud of what you're doing, man. I be seeing you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everything. I appreciate your support and everything, man. For real. And let them not travel too. So we can get on that road, you know what I mean? We travel too. We take it with us. You know what I mean?
Y'all hear that, don't you? He travel too, so definitely reach out to him, man. But Nat, bro, that's all I got, man. I appreciate you for taking time being on the show.
Likewise, man. Talk to you soon, man. Got to do more often, man. Pick up, keep it posted. Just like my time stamp. Let me every year I want to get higher and be better than I was today. You know?
Definitely, I agree, man. All right, my guy. Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. You be blessed, man. Happy New Year. Happy everything.
All right, same to you, brother. All right. This TNT Sports Podcast, episode number 92. Good morning.